This is how we took over 100,000 people from $100 in their sports betting bankroll to over $100,000 using the PlayerProps.ai app and strict bankroll management. Now, if you don't believe me, let's just take a look back to one of the many steps along the way to this great financial success story. Check it out. Hey guys, it's me, Trevis, with the PlayerProps.ai. This is day 16 of our $100 to $100,000 challenge. Yesterday's day 15 show was a wash. We went one hit. We hit one, we missed one. So we're moving on to day 16 here and see what we're going to lock in. Now, if you're new here, or if you're not, welcome back. Welcome for the first time. As you see by the scrolling text below, we're doing a $2,000 cash and prizes giveaway. That is free, easy to enter. All you have to do is get into the Discord, sync your account so you can unlock all the channels. All this stuff is free. And then look at the channel that is called Giveaways. It has the details on how you guys can throw your name into the hat. The drawing for the $2,000 cash and prizes giveaway is going to be at the end of this month. So you have a few weeks left to do the entry part, or you're going to be ineligible. So if you like free things, then do it. Anywho, we have one WNBA game, so we're not going to be focusing on WNBA again today. We only like doing WNBA, and we have 3, 4, or more games to choose from, so we're back here at MLB. I'm pretty frustrated about yesterday's miss because there were a lot of things that were telling me to not go under on Abbott, like the sportsbooks weren't favoring it. It wasn't a true trifecta play. He hit this against Colorado before. We do have a ban list item in the Discord ban list channel for MLB that was we don't go under strikeouts against Colorado when Colorado's at home, and I mentioned this on the show. But now after Abbott got 1,000 strikeouts fairly easily, we changed that rule last night to we just don't go under strikeouts against Colorado, period, regardless if they're playing at home or not. So let's see what we got here today. Right off the top, we have a 48% percentage difference on Mr. Blake Snell. We have a trifecta. The difference is 10% or higher. The sports books are also on the same side, and the true difference is higher than 1.0. It's actually 2.15 higher. Toronto is somebody we always pay attention to because they are typically one of the least strikeoutiest teams. But as I've been doing every episode, let me see what they've been doing recently on the strikeout side. So overall, they're 5th least on the season, but they actually hover. They're actually in the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're in the bottom 8 over their last 3 games. So they are striking out more than usual. Blake Snell's strikeouts should be about 5.5 or 6.5 just based on his, I guess, career pedigree, if you want to call it that. 4.5 is the average strikeout line. I was thinking about this last night after the show. 4.5 is the average strikeout line. 3.5 is a low strikeout line. 5.5 or higher is typically above a higher strikeout line. But 4.5 is normally average. Let's see what he's done recently. He hooked against Tampa Bay. He missed against Arizona. But as you see, he's done pretty well across the board. And again, Toronto has been striking out more lately than usual. So I do like Blake Snell. Trifecta play today. Andre Palante, he's somebody that I added on my fantasy team a few months ago. He's been doing pretty well. He's versus Kansas City, another low strikeout team. Kansas City is the 2nd least on the season and 2nd least over the last 3 games. And also, the sports books think he's going to go under because you see his underline's minus 120, his overline's minus 106. So sportsbooks don't agree with it, so this is not a trifecta play. And Kansas City doesn't really strike out too much. Even though he's been doing well lately, not going to force it. Going one more down to Mr. Logan Gilbert. Let me make sure he's not on the ban list real quick. Logan, no. The other Seattle pitcher is. Luis Castillo's on the ban list, not Logan Gilbert. Do a trifecta check. Yes for difference. Yes for sportsbook side. And then yes for at least 1.5 or higher. San Diego is the least strikeoutiest team on the season at the moment. And they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 or 9 over the last 3 games. So, even though he has been doing well, 80% in his last 5, 70% in his last 10, 79% of the season, and last time he versed San Diego, he got this. I don't know. I don't think there's anything. Oh. So I was gonna say there's no more, not strikeouts, no more trifectas, but Chris Sale, who was scratched yesterday, is a trifecta play because he's got a 10%. Sportsbooks are siding with it, and he's got a 1.03 difference. My question is, why was he bumped from the start yesterday? That's what we have to figure out. Why was he bumped? I'm just gonna Google real quick news on him. Why was Sale bumped? Atlanta manager Brian Snitker said that the recalling of Elder, who started yesterday, is tied to keeping the team's starters fresh entering the upcoming All-Star break. So they decided to call somebody up, throw it in there, keep the pitchers fresh. So it had nothing really necessarily to do against Chris Sale barring injury. And we see that he played against San Francisco and he got 9. 6.5 is a high strikeout line. Sale is known to strike out people. You know, he's gotten double-digit strikeouts plenty of times. He only needed to get 7, but he is versing Arizona, who I think is the Arizona's the 8th least strikeout team on the season, and 5th in the last 3 games. But Sale is he's a different breed. So if we were choosing between, so essentially for the second player, choosing between Sale 6.5 and Gilbert at 4.5. That is who we're choosing between. Who is the sportsbooks are giving Sale a 60.63% chance to hit. That's what his applied is. And they're only giving Gilbert 53.49% chance, even at a 2 strikeout less lower line. It says his, hold on, it shows his head-to-head at 0%. When did he verse them? Oh, so back in the beginning of the season against Arizona on, what is that, April 7th, he got 6. So his 1 start against him, he didn't get this. And that's when he would have been on his freshest because that was the beginning of the season. It's a tough call. I mean, we could do all 3. And then if you single bet all 3 of them, and if 2 of them hit, you make profit. And if all 3 of them hit, you make even more profit. So we could do the safe play like that, I guess. Because I'm not sure which one I like more. I mean, they're both trifecta plays. I like them both. But I'm not sure which one I like more. So I think we're going to do all 3. We're going to do the Cy Young caliber Blake Snell, Chris Sale, and then throw in Logan Gilbert as well. Yeah, so we're going to single bet all 3 of those. 2 of them hit, we make profit, and that's the kind of thing we're looking for every day. We're simply looking to make profit. And as you can hear in the background, the dogs agree with it. So, Blake Snell over 4.5, Logan Gilbert over 4.5, and Chris Sale over 6.5. That's what we're locking in today, ladies and gents. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, have your notifications on. Yesterday, one of our plays was for a 12:35 p.m. game, and the show dropped at 12. So if you didn't have your notifications on, you probably missed it, and that's the one that hit. So if your notifications aren't on and you aren't doing your due diligence, the bare minimum, to put yourself in a better opportunity to win by actually downloading the app, the PlayerProps.ai app, then you're not really trying to win that much. So if you're complaining when you lose and you're not doing enough to win, that's on you. Do the bare minimum. Good luck. And we'll see you guys in the Discord. Good luck.